What's up guys, Pikachu here. Today we're going to another video. In today's video, I wanted to take a look at what the wheels of choice, the wheels of names, what the wheel of names will decide the Stanley Cup winner. So yeah, I'm gonna get the wheel to dictate everything. Here we go. Now the first matchup, let's get into it. Who's gonna win game 1, Flyers or Penguins? Okay. Flyers win game 1. Who's gonna win game 2 now? Oh, looks like he's gonna win the Flyers again. Flyers gonna be up 2-0. Who's gonna win game 3? Is it gonna be 3-0? Oh, looks like it. Wow. The Flyers looking to make a statement. Now they're on the brink of getting swept. Then the Penguins bounce back. Looks like they will. 3-1. Can they survive a little bit longer once again? Oh, this is gonna be a close one. Ooh, and no, the Flyers ended in 5 games. Looks to be in overtime. So yeah, if it's very close, I say it's in overtime. So the winner is, in 5 games, the Philadelphia Flyers. So now let's add more image as entry. The Ottawa Senators and the Carolina Hurricanes. Who's going to take it? Game 1. Oh, the Hurricanes gonna take game 1. I don't think it's much of a surprise. They're built different this year. Who's gonna win game 2? Looks Oh, the Hurricanes are gonna win game 2. Game 2-0. Game 3. Who's gonna take it? Oh, it's gonna be close. Overtime. Who's gonna take it? Ah! The Hurricanes take it in overtime. Now the Senators are on the brink of elimination and on the brink of being swept. But the Hurricanes will not be able to sweep those boys. The Senators win game 4. Can they survive another one? Can they win game 5? Looks like they will. They're forcing game 6. So now it's 3-2. But you all know the Hurricanes aren't gonna choke that. And they're gonna eliminate the Senators in 6 games. In 6 games, the Hurricanes get to the second round. So, third matchup is gonna be, oh shit. So, yeah, the third matchup is gonna be the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Montreal Canadiens. Yo, let's see what happens. Game 1. Tampa Bay is gonna take it. Crap. I like the Canadiens. Who's gonna take game 2? Can the Canadiens bounce back? Looks like it. They won. It's 2-0 for the Lightning. God damn it. We're gonna win game 3 though. Oh. 3-0, just like in 2021. Are they gonna sweep those boys? Can the Canadians win 1? Yes, they will. Looks like it's like 2021, 3-0 and 3-1. Game 5. Oh, but this time the Canadiens are gonna win this, forcing game 6. Can they force game 7 or are they gonna lose? Oh, looks like we got our first game 7. Oh, wait, am I correct? Okay, yeah, okay, I am correct. Game 7 elimination. Who's gonna take it? Oh my God, the Canadian make the comeback. A 3-0 comeback. That's on Toronto's level. The Lightning are gonna choke their lead away. The Canadians in 7 games are gonna make it to the second round, proving all doubters wrong. So now for the next matchup, because yeah, my dumbass forgot to take a picture for Boston and Buffalo, but yeah, now we got it. It's gonna be Boston, the Boston Bruins. It's gonna be the Buffalo Sabres. Who's gonna join the Canadians? Game 1. Did I start it? Yeah, okay. Oh, Buffalo is gonna take game 1. I'm very happy for Buffalo, to be honest. 14 years drought. Like, I want them to go far, but I also want Canadians versus Bruins like in the good old days, you know. Oh, looks like Buffalo's gonna take game 2 in overtime. That was so close, maybe even double overtime. Are they gonna get 3-0 or are Boston gonna fight back? Oh, in overtime again. Oh, maybe double overtime again. The Buffalo Sabres make it 3-0. But if they can only win in overtime, Boston gonna fight back. And yeah, you all know these boys are gonna fight back. It's 3-1. 3-1. Boston survive another day. Can they push to game 6? Gonna be close once again, overtime. And no, Buffalo Sabres are the pros of overtime. So they're gonna take it in 6 games, eliminating the Boston Bruins. They're gonna join the Canadiens in round 2. So now we got the Anaheim Ducks versus the Edmonton Oilers. Game 1. Who's gonna take the cake? Oh, the Edmonton Oilers are gonna take game 1. I'm also impressed by the Ducks, to be honest. Who's gonna take game 2? Oh, looks like they're gonna take game 2, dude. All those teams are getting 2 games in a row. Like, only the Canadians fought back. Is it gonna be 3-0? Yes, once again, 3-0. I think it happens like every time. Only the Canadians fought back though, and won 4 straight. Oh, but now we got our first sweep of the video. The Edmonton Oilers are gonna sweep those boys in 4 games. They're ready to make a statement, and I guess Anaheim were a young team and they were not ready to face a good team like the Oilers that made it to the Stanley Cup final twice in a row. All right, back to back. But now we got the Utah Mammoth versus the Vegas Golden Knights. The Mammoth is getting good, so yeah, I'm very happy for them. Let's see who takes game 1. Alright, it looks like Vegas gonna take it. Who's gonna take game 2 though? Vegas again. Game 3. Oh, okay. The Mammoth are gonna start the freight train, the Vegas freight train. It's 2-1. Might be easier. Oh, now it's even. Oh boy, it's getting better. It's getting good. Look at that. It's 2-2. It's all even. Game 5 is gonna be the most important one. In Vegas, I ain't gonna lose 3 in a row. Yeah. It's 3-2 for Vegas, pushing the Mammoth on the brink of an elimination. Let's see what happened. The Mammoth survives. It's 3-3, Game 7. It's gonna be Game 7. Vegas versus Utah. Oh, and Vegas aren't going to make it. Looks like it might be the home ice advantage, because it's in 2-0, 2-2, 3-3, and yeah, 4. Vegas wins in 7 games. Impressive performance by the Mammoth. And here we go. Now, look at that. We're gonna have the Dallas Stars once again facing the Minnesota Wild. Can Minnesota finally break those boys? Well, they're winning Game 1. That's a good start. Can they win Game 2? No, they cannot. Dallas is gonna make it 1-1. That's the first time the first 2 games are even. Who's taking Game 3 though? Oh, looks like Minnesota's gonna get it. So we won for Minnesota, but Vegas is all evened up once again. But Dallas, I'm gonna make it 2-2. Game 5 is the most important one. Looks like Minnesota's gonna win it again. Oh, maybe Quinn Hughes and Kaprizov are making the difference. Oh, they're winning in 6 games. They break the curse. I guess that getting Quinn Hughes and resigning Kaprizov looks like them with Jesper Wallstedt in net. Looks like they're making a Stanley Cup push. They take out the Dallas Stars. I think that's the first. Well, not the first upset, but the Western upset, because the Stars are out. So the Lightning for Canadian versus Lightning was the biggest upset, to be honest. And now it's gonna be Avalanche versus Kings. Here we go. Kings with only 22 victories, and they're making the playoffs. Pacific Division was really weak, especially if you compare to Atlantic. Oh, Avalanche takes Game 1. No surprise about that. Like, Pacific was weak. Atlantic was the exact opposite. Oh, but the Kings are gonna steal Game 2. 1-1 going to Game 3. Who's gonna take it? Avalanche gonna take it. With Nathan McKinnon. Let's go. Can the Kings bounce back and make it even again? Yes, they can, and they will. It's all evened up once again. It's 2-2. It's anyone's game. What about Game 5 though? Oh, they close one in overtime, but Colorado's gonna take it. It's 3-2. Oh, and looks like Colorado is gonna end the fairy tale of the Kings in 6 games. Now the first round is over. So, in the second round, wait, let me make sure I don't mess anything up. Okay, size 1. All right. It's gonna be Flyers versus Hurricanes. The Philadelphia Flyers versus the Carolina Hurricanes. Alright. Carolina Hurricane, let's go. Game 1. Oh, the Flyers gonna get it. The Flyers are gonna to get it. It's 1-0 for the Flyers. Can they make it do nothing? Oh, nope. The Hurricanes aren't gonna go down 2-0. What? 0-2. Let's go. Game 3. Oh. The Flyers get it. It's 2-1. It's hard to see because they're basically the same color. Like red, orange, and orange red. Like, oh, the Hurricanes are gonna make it even again. It's 2-2. It's weird. It started with 3-0, 3-0, 3-0, and now it's 1-1 or 2-2. You know, overtime. Oh, the Flyers are gonna get game 5. Can they close out in game 6? Yes, they can. They're going to make it to the conference final, and the Hurricanes fall. Wow, that's a real shocker. Look at that. Now we're gonna get. Let me make sure. The Canadiens versus the Sabres. All right. I gotta be careful to not clear the list. Like, yeah. The Canadiens versus the Sabres. Two incredibly young teams that are talented and trying to make an impact for themselves. Who's gonna take game 1? Buffalo's gonna do it. All right. Who's gonna take game 2 though? Oh, looks like the Canadiens gonna do it. Oh my god. This year, like, they're my 2 favorite teams. I always was a Habs fan, but this year Buffalo are really doing well, and I wish the best for them. Just like they're gonna get game 3. It's 2-1. Can the Canadiens make it even again? Oh, it's gonna be close. Yep. They're going to. All right. Game 5. That's the most important one. Oh, it's gonna be close. Overtime. Maybe overtime. Oh, and the Canadiens stay strong. Jakob Dovesh is gonna keep them in the match, pushing the Sabres to the brink of the elimination. But you all know the Sabres team are gonna push it to game 7. Oh, this is gonna be so stressful. Winner gets to the conference final. Oh, and Montreal's gonna take it in game 7. That was such a great fight from the Sabres. I mean, either Canadian can go from 0-3 and to 4. If they can go to 3-0 to winning in game 7, like, yeah, they're legit. It's gonna be the Flyers versus the Canadian. In playoffs, it's like 2010 all over again. The Canadian and the Flyers. The Canadian fall often against the Flyers. Let's see what's gonna happen. But first, it's gonna be the Oilers versus the Golden Knights. They're no stranger to each other. The Oilers versus the Golden Knights. The Oilers versus the Golden Knights. Once again, who's gonna take game 1? The Oilers are gonna do it in overtime. They're on a roll. Like, the Oilers, they won 5 games in a row. Can they make it 6? Yes, they can. Oh my god. Oh my god. They swept the Ducks, and now they are 2-0 versus Vegas. Oh my god. Look at that. Okay. Oh, but no, the Vegas are gonna stop their streak. It's 2-1. The Oilers are now 6-1. Wow, the best performance so far. But now it's 7-1. Game 5 elimination. Can the Golden Knights survive? Sorry if it's too loud because sometimes my phone glitches, like sound glitches and everything. But yeah, Vegas are going to survive. They're going to force game 6. Can they force game 7? Woo! They're looking to make a comeback. Canadian team choked a lot. Look at that. They're making a comeback. They're forcing game 7. They're pushing the Oilers. Who's gonna get it? It's gonna be the Oilers in game 7. They're going to make it into the conference final. Now we got 2 Canadian teams making it to the conference final. Crazy. Now it's gonna be the Avalanche versus the Wild. Crazy to see the Wild and not the Stars. Like, it makes a difference. Like, it's fresh, honestly. The Minnesota Wild, no, not that, versus the Colorado Avalanche. Who's gonna face the Oilers? Okay, so Avalanche is game 1. I'm gonna take game 2. Ooh, it's gonna be close now. Avalanche is up 2-0. Can Minnesota bounce back? I mean, they defeated the Stars, so yeah, they could do it. Just like that, it's 2-1. Can they make it even? Can the Avalanche push them to the brink of the elimination? Oh, it's gonna be close. Oh, and they know. And the Avalanche push them 3-1. Can they eliminate the Wild? Can the Wild survive? The Wild are gonna give a fight. They're not gonna go down without a fight. It's 3-2. Quinn Hughes is there. Kaprizov is there. Oh, yeah. The Avalanche are gonna make it to the conference final, overwhelming the Wild. Quinn Hughes and Kaprizov and Jesper Wallstedt are really good, but they were not enough to fend off Scott Wedgwood, Nathan McKinnon, and Kyle McCarr. Oh, damn, that's a shame. But yeah, at least they beat the Stars. Like, they broke the curse. But now the conference finals are set. Flyers versus Canadiens, Oilers versus Avalanche. Flyers versus Canadiens. Can the Canadiens make it to the Stanley Cup final? Can they break the curse that is the Flyers? Right now, Flyers take game 1. Like, it's like 2010 all over again. And they're gonna make it 2-0. But let's not count on the Canadiens so quick. I mean, they did the 3-0 comeback against the Tampa Bay Lightning, and they're not gonna make the same mistake. Now they're gonna fight back. It's 2-1. Who's gonna take game 4? Oh, they're gonna make it even. That's what I'm talking about. Like, the Canadiens, you never count out these boys. With Cole Caulfield, Nick Suzuki, Lane Hudson, Ivan Demidov, and Juraj Slavkovsky, and even Jakub Dolesh, they're gonna lock it. It's 3-2. They were down 2-0, and now it's 3-2. Can the Flyers break this team? Looks like they won. Looks like they went from 0-2, and they win 4 in a row. The Canadiens are heading to the Stanley Cup Finals. The Canadiens are making it to the Stanley Cup Finals. Who's gonna join them? Is it the Oilers? Is it the Avalanche? Both scenarios are so, like, they're so intriguing, because if it's the Oilers, it's gonna be an all Canadian matchup, so a Canadian winner. But if it's the Avalanche, I mean, that's Canadian Nordiques all over again. Who's gonna take it? Game 1. The Oilers are gonna take game 1. Oh my God! Look at that. The Oilers take game 1 just like that. And they're gonna take game 2. They're not looking to slow down anytime soon. The Oilers are now 2 games away from the Stanley Cup final. Can we have a Canadian winner? Can we have a Canadian matchup? Not that the Avalanche has anything to say. 9-1. Can they win game 4 and make it even, or are the Oilers gonna push them to the brink of elimination? Oh, it's gonna be a close one. Oh man, the Avalanche are gonna make it even. It's 2-2. It's 2-2. Who's gonna win game 5? The most important game of them all. Every game counts up to this point. The Avalanche are gonna hold on. They're gonna win game 5 and push the Oilers to the brink of elimination. Can the Oilers survive? Can they fight back? And no, they cannot fight back. The Avalanche eliminate the Oilers in 6 games and make it to the Stanley Cup final. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be Canadian Nordiques all over again. Canadian Nordiques all over again. The dream matchup. Just like the good old days. The never-ending rivalry. Who's gonna take game 1? It's gonna be in overtime. It's gonna be close. Oh, who's gonna win it? And Montreal's gonna win it in double overtime. Oh my God! Canadian Nordiques, Canadian Avalanche. They're gonna win game 2 as well. But we all know this Avalanche team is not gonna let this happen. Like, anything could happen in this. Both teams are good at making comebacks, but the Canadians are gonna push 3-0 on the Avalanche. The Avalanche gotta win this. They're gonna win 4 in a row. They're gonna win their first one. Now it's 3-1. Can the Canadians close out in game 5? Can they do it? Nope, they cannot right now. The Avalanche are not done. This is their last stand. This is their last stand. The Canadians must not choke now. Can they do it? It's gonna be close. The Montreal Canadiens, gotta win the Stanley Cup in 6 games, beating the Avalanche, beating the Nordiques. The Montreal Canadiens are gonna be the Stanley Cup champion in 2026. Wow. Wow. Let's see what they did. Let's see what they did. The first matchup, they were down 3-0 against the Lightning, but they fought back, going from 3-0 to 4-3, getting to the next round. But then, here came the second round. They exchanged game with the Buffalo Sabres, but took it in 7 games as well. Then they made it to the Stanley Cup. No, they made it to the conference final, fighting their old rival, their old demons in the playoffs. The Philadelphia Flyers. The Flyers fought well. They got 2 games, but then the Canadians won 4 in a row. And now it was set for the final. Oh, the Canadian and the Avalanche. Canadian Nordiques. Canadian won 3-0. The Avalanche tried to fight back. They forced game 5 and game 6, but the Canadian won at the end of the day. The Montreal Canadiens are gonna win the Stanley Cup, and this is poetic because they beat the Nordiques. They were the last team to win a Stanley Cup back in 1993. The last Canadian team to do it. Now they're gonna do it again. They won number 25 in the big 2026. And let's get them one last roll for the ages. The Montreal Canadiens are the Stanley Cup champions according to the Wheel of Name. Thank you for watching, everyone.